me not like African people because they don't like African people.
Why?
African people believe in a Wobia.
Believe in what?
Wobia.
What's Wobia?
You don't know Wobia? I give a big.
Hello people, how are you doing today? I'm hoping you're all doing fine. My name is Robi Masaga. For those who don't know me, if you're new here, feel most welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, I really appreciate for your time and support. Well guys, if you've been following my content, you will notice that I've done several videos about Jamaica. There's one I did about how truly Africans feel about Jamaica, and you'll notice that Africans connect well with Jamaica than any other Caribbean country. Yeah, this is because Africa and Jamaica have a lot of similarities, especially Jamaica with Western African countries. Yeah, because they have a lot in common. Like the food Western African countries eat is almost similar to Jamaican food. Yeah, their culture is almost similar. So you find that Jamaica with most African countries, they connect well. People who have visited Caribbean islands say that whenever you land in Jamaica, it always feels like you're in Africa. It feels like you're at home. Yeah, and people have spoken highly of Jamaica. We've seen even content creators doing a lot of content to do with Jamaica. Some have gone even as far as traveling to Jamaica to explore and get to learn more about the country. Yeah. Now, since we've already done about how Africa feels about Jamaica, today I want to learn, how do Jamaicans feel about Africa? Do they appreciate us the way we appreciate them? Let me play for you a few videos. Let's get to hear what they have to say about Africa. Then we come back here, discuss more. Yeah.
Mum.
Yes?
So back in your days, yeah, there was a big divide between Africans and Jamaicans. Why? What was the beef about?
Well, I think it's because it's different culture. And I think some of the Africans are more rougher than Jamaicans.
But I think you're both similar. It's like you're both looking in a mirror. That's why you probably argue so much.
No, the Africans are more rougher because, for instance, when I was in hospital having you, this nurse came in the room and I was stretching out for help. And she just stood there like this. And she didn't come and help me. And for instance, my mom told me when she was working in a factory in the 60s, there was a lot of Africans and, well, Africans and Jamaicans. And one time they had a fight. And the African woman bite out the Jamaican woman's jaw. And she spat it out. She bite it and spit it out.
Really?
Yes.
So how do you feel about Africans now? Like, is your ignorance dropped?
Well, the younger ones, oh, they're lovely. Like your friends that come to the house, they're lovely.
Oh.
And manageable.
Okay.
Yeah. They're more smoother than the older African people.
Oh, okay. So it's all good now, yeah?
Yes.
So you got that one black friend.
Excuse me, how are you? My name is Trudy. I'm from Africa.
Africa?
Yeah.
So we are doing
I came to visit Jamaica. So I wanted to ask Jamaicans what they think of Africa.
Africa. Me not like African people because they don't like African people.
Why?
African people believe in a Wobia.
Believe in what?
Wobia.
What's Wobia?
You don't know Wobia? I give a big foot. And then African people, when you eat susumba, then tell us say you work Wobia. Then they like people eat susumba.
What is susumba? No!
Yeah!
Okay, and then?
Yeah, that's why I mean like nobody for, and they love take away people man.
We love what?
Take away people man. The Nigerian sure they want to take away people them man. The helper take away the wife man and them all.
Really?
Yeah, they love take away people man.
All of them?
Yeah.
All of them?
No, I don't know. You don't know what they talk.
Wow. Anything else?
No,
you don't want to visit Africa? Do you want to visit Africa?
No, I don't want to go Africa. I'm dead too hungry.
What? Why?
I pay from in the Africa and gone. I just see me bad. Bad people can't go Africa.
What?
Yes, bad people can't go Africa. I'm bad.
You bad?
Yeah.
Why now?
I beat them because they love lick too much. Yeah, I want to love lick. I'm bite off on the finger.
Who loves liquor too much?
Africa no box.
African?
love box.
What is backs? What is liquor and backs? What is backs?
Ma'am, excuse me, please. What did you say?
What is backs? What is backs? She said you love backs. What is backs?
Sorry?
She said she doesn't want to help us with food to eat. Oh, what did she just say? Just after I met people who really love Africa. I know how to meet people who really don't want anything to do with Africa. That's shocking. Did I hear them correctly? Am I confused? I heard them correctly? What? What is this? Are you for reals?
I believe that the first lady didn't say whatever she said out of hate. It's how she perceives us. She thinks that African people are rougher, maybe according to how we talk. But let me just correct her. When an African person is expressing him or herself, you think that that person is mad or angry. But no, it's how we are. It's how we express ourselves. Our tone might not come out the way you might expect, but it doesn't mean that we are not good people. When you come to learn well about African people, you get to understand that we are truly nice and amazing people. Not all, but majority are. For instance, an African person cannot let your child sleep hungry if they have food to offer your child. In Africa, we don't announce when visiting our parents. We don't announce when visiting our relatives and friends. We just wake up, shower, go visit our family and friends. We don't announce. This is not something that happens anywhere in the world. Even offering your neighbors food, it's not something that happens anywhere in the world. This shows that we are good people. I believe that enemies don't share food. I believe that enemies don't visit each other. I believe that people who are not good, people who don't have a good spirit, I believe they can't even do that to another person. So when you get to learn about an African man, an African woman, you'll get to understand that we are nice and most amazing people on planet Earth. Some of you will agree with me, some of you won't agree with me, but it is the truth. Maybe the lady hasn't met nice people from Africa. Maybe the ones that she has interacted with are heartless. But if she gets to interact with a lot of African people, she'll get to understand that African people are the most nice and understanding, caring people she can ever meet from Africa. My advice to her, please interact with several Africans. From there, you'll be able to judge whether Africans are good or bad people. The second lady spoke of witchcraft. She said that she doesn't like Africa because Africans practice witchcraft. Let me just correct her by saying that not all Africans practice witchcraft. And I'm assuming that she's been watching a lot of Nigerian movies. And everything you see there, not everything that you see there is true. Some things that is depicted there is not true. It's not what people practice here in Africa. Africa is a learned continent. Most people are learned nowadays. Especially the young generation. We don't believe in witchcraft. We know the truth behind those things. So we don't just practice anything. I know most of you know that when a person is learned, there are things that they don't do, they don't believe in. So don't believe everything that you watch. Watching Ghanaian movies, watching Nigerian movies is okay, but believing everything that you see there, no, it's not true, because Africans don't practice witchcraft. After all, Africa is a big continent with so many countries inside. And not everything that Kenyans do is what Nigerians do. Not everything that Nigerians do is what Kenyans do. Nigerians might be believing in witchcraft, but Kenyans don't, and we don't practice. So don't believe everything that you watch on movies. Get to do a bit of research. Get to learn about different countries in Africa. There are things that Kenyans practice, Ugandans don't do. There are things that Ugandans do that Tanzanians don't do. So at least learn about different countries of Africa, what they believe in, what they practice, before you get to judge Africans. And you can't judge everyone based on witchcraft. Like I said, not everyone practice, and I believe you already know that not everyone does that. So you can't hate everyone. You can't hate every African person because of that. Some of us come from a Christian background, and I believe Christian people don't practice such they don't practice such things. Yeah. And lastly, she spoke of women from Africa snatch husbands from other women. Yeah. Let me just say that whatever she believes in is very incorrect. Why? Not every woman takes another woman's husband. Yeah. Not every woman is a homewrecker. And to expound on that, I would say that in Africa, from the ancient times, in Africa believed in polygamy. Yeah, most African men were polygamous. Even right now, we still have polygamous men. Yeah, it was okay for a man to marry as many wives as he pleased, as long as he had wealth and he was stable enough to take care of his women and his kids. So not all African women can snatch your husband. And also in Africa, before we used to believe in polygamy, there are people who still believe in there are still men who are still, we still have men who are still polygamous. So I think she judged us based on our tradition, which is not correct. Yeah, because if a woman is okay to be married to a man who is married to another woman, and if the first wife is okay with that, I don't see anything wrong with that. And also, when a man wants to marry another woman, and if maybe they are married, legally married, the man has to opt out from that relationship first before he gets married to another woman. And I believe this happens all over in the world. Yeah, you cannot just get married to someone else when you're still attached to another woman, if at all it's a legal marriage. Yeah, so you have to first divorce before getting into another relationship. Yeah. So Jamaicans, don't believe that every woman from Africa is a husband snatcher. We have very nice women from Africa, women with values, yeah, women with principles, women who are raised well. Yeah, don't believe that all women are bad. Whatever you see in movies is not what that happens here exactly. Yeah, so don't judge us based on that. At least get to learn about us. Do a lot of research about us. The way we research about you people, do the same with us before you get to judge us.